We often tell ourselves a comforting lie, that we're just waiting for the right moment, not quite procrastinating, not exactly afraid, just biding our time. As soon as we get the better job, as soon as we buy the right equipment, as soon as the kids are older, as soon as we feel ready. But let me ask you something. When is ready? Because I've looked for it, and I've never found it on any calendar. Here's the truth that changed my life. There's never a perfect time. Only now. You might think you're lacking resources, but what you're really lacking is a decision to begin, to move, to start where you are, with what you have. That creator who's winning today, they didn't have everything lined up when they started. They had an old phone, a noisy room, and an idea. But they pressed record. That author you admire, they wrote in stolen moments, early mornings, coffee breaks, in the carpool line. They didn't wait for silence or a cabin in the woods. It's tempting to believe success requires ideal conditions, but more often it comes from imperfect action, taken consistently. A few weeks ago, I found myself in a completely unfamiliar city. No studio, no proper lighting, just my phone and a cluttered corner of an Airbnb. I had every excuse. No one would have blamed me for delaying. But instead of waiting, I adapted. I clipped a lamp to a chair, stacked some books for a makeshift tripod, and hit record. That video, it connected more than any of the polished ones before it. Why? Because people don't connect with perfection. They connect with real. They see themselves in your struggles, your effort, your willingness to start even when it's messy. There's something powerful about showing up raw. It gives others permission to do the same. We hide behind getting ready because we're scared. Scared to look foolish. Scared to fail. Scared we're not enough. But here's what I've learned. The fear doesn't go away when you wait. It fades when you move. You don't overcome fear by thinking. You overcome it by acting. Every step forward, no matter how small, chips away at the wall of hesitation. So what are you holding off on? Launching that blog? Building that business? Changing your health? Stop waiting. Your future self isn't waiting. They're begging you to begin. You don't need the best gear. You don't need a big audience. You don't need every answer. You just need to start. Record the first episode on your phone. Go for that run in worn-out sneakers. Share that idea before it feels perfect, because perfect is a moving target. But progress? Progress is in your control. And trust me, when you look back, you won't care that your first steps were shaky. You'll be grateful you took them. You'll remember the day you chose courage over comfort, action over anxiety. That day can be today, because today you're breathing, you're thinking, you're capable. Everything you need to begin is already within you. So let this be your reminder. The best stories don't start with, "I waited." They start with, "I began." Let your story start now, not later, not next week. Now, use what you have, where you are, with all your heart. Because when you do, you'll realize that the first step isn't the hardest part. It's the most important one. And once you take it, the rest will follow. So take it. Start your story. The world is waiting to hear it.